What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the popcorn reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Cancies, what's up, Cancer? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well today. So today we're going to do your popcorn reading. I'm gonna pull 3 sets of 3 from this eye deck and clarify. Capricorn. I called you Capricorn. There could be a Capricorn that's trying to make you do something illegal, all right? Um I feel like you need to trust yourself, okay? I'm seeing like a cook or whatever. You could have like gotten a job recently, a new job or whatever, and you know, I feel like someone's like, "Oh no, like you don't have to do that. Like you don't have to do that. Like don't worry, don't do that. You don't have to do that. Or this person could be like, I know a shortcut. The universe is testing you. The universe is testing your level of comfort. The universe is testing your authenticity. Okay. Are you going to be a fake or fraud or phony and break the rules at a job that you just got? Are you going to risk your job just to be liked by the coworkers? Or are you going to say, you know what? No, it's okay. I don't need to. I'm gonna do it the right way. I'm new here, so let me just figure it out myself, and then if I need help, I'll ask you. Okay? You really need to start paying attention and looking at people that are telling you to do things the wrong way, and like, but my boss told me. They're like, man, they always say that. Don't worry, haha. They're trying to get you in a trap. They're trying to get you in trouble. It could be people that don't want you in that position, especially if you just got a job. It could be people that like, maybe you don't even know that like people that were already in that job applied for that position and they didn't get it and you did, and you're like an outsider, so you're walking into like people that already know each other and stuff. So it's like they're gonna try to get rid of you as soon as you show up. So it's very important that you don't listen to anybody but yourself, okay, and or your boss, whatever. All right. And just ask questions. Like if someone tells you something, like ask your boss, before you do it or whatever. Okay. You have fixed, medium coli, and Gemini. I also feel like your boss could be trying to set you up. So be careful. I feel like if your boss knows that you do stuff that you shouldn't do those things because they're going to like I'm seeing like you and your boss were mad cool at first. Y'all were mad cool, and then something happened, and now you're not that cool. This boss does not have your back. You need to know that. Now that you guys are no longer cool, like you're up for grabs. Okay? And I'm hearing bitter. I feel like this person is gonna have like a bitter taste in their mouth about you. I feel like this person could have like they might regret like being so open to you or sharing stuff with you or whatever. So it's very important that you be on your best behavior right now, because I feel like you have a target on your back, and I feel like it's somebody who you once trusted or knows a lot about you and what you do. That's for some of y'all, okay? You have multifaceted, balanced, curious, action, momentum, dedication, midhaven, direction, and reputation. Okay, these are all separate. Okay, so um, let me pull some cards first. What is this Gemini energy here? You have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so there's a situation here that's unstable. Could be about work, marriage, a commitment, a home. Okay, I feel like you're trying to balance something that's unstable. It's not gonna happen. I feel like you need to fight to get out of something here. You need to fight to release the grip. Okay, it's not about staying, it's about leaving. With the Page of Wands, this is gonna be your confirmation. I feel like there's a part of you that like you're just like, I really don't want to stay here. But like maybe you feel like it's the best thing, but you know that there's an option for you to leave. Um and you kind of like, you it's like you don't want to like choose to leave, but leaving is not, you leaving a situation is not the worst thing that could happen, you know? I feel like you leaving is actually better than you staying, but you want to stay because, you know, you're a Cancer and whatever. You like to nurture. Oh, the devil. Yeah, I'm addicted to you. You're my addiction. So you're addicted to your job. You're addicted to somebody at work. You're addicted to somebody in your neighborhood. You're addicted to unstable energy. I feel with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles here, I feel like the universe needs you to become detached from whatever you're obsessed with in order for you to have long-term stability. Like, you're not gonna get long-term stability with the devil energy. That's desperado. Some of you guys are coming off real desperate, and that's why, like, you have the Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like, you know, you have a vision and you should go for that and not try to bring balance into a situation that's falling apart. Allow that to fall apart because you have something new coming here with the devil here. I feel like it's not going to be easy for you to allow something to just whatever, because you have allowed it to become you have become obsessed with this because you didn't let go of it. That's on you. Okay? So, you're going to have to, you know, I feel like you got yourself in a pickle now. It's like now you have to let go of something, but it's hard to let go of it because you're addicted to it, or you know, you got yourself in a confuffle, you know, but you're going to have to fight your way to get out of this. The same way you got into it is the same way you're going to have to, it's a lot easier for us to get into things than it is to get out, which is why we need to be smart in the things that we enter. And when it's time to leave, you don't sit there and, I'm not leaving, I'm just going to try to figure it out. No. It's also very important for you to know when it's time for you to go. I feel like with fixed here, you're taking some type of action here towards something here. What is fixed? You have anything is possible. I feel like you're keeping your hope and the faith up that anything is possible. The Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Seven of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag energy here, okay? I feel like you're kind of waiting for the right time or the right opportunity to kind of go towards something or take action on something. With the Seven of Wands here, I do feel like you are willing to do whatever it takes, you know? And I feel like it was a good thing that you waited, because I feel like, you know, it's like on this journey, you know, she has a backpack and she's walking through it looks like a bridge that's made out of bamboo sticks, okay? It's like you don't know where you're about to go, you know? And it's like it was very smart and a good idea that you took your time, that you waited for the right moment, because I feel like you're gonna deal with a lot of, like, you know, you're gonna hit a lot of raccoons, and it's not gonna be anything. It's not gonna be anything that you can't handle. It's not gonna be a bear or a freaking cheetah or something, but you are gonna run into like little critters that you're gonna have to, like, you know, the Three of Swords in reverse, right? You're not gonna run into a bear. You're not gonna lose anything. You're not gonna run into a psychopath. You're not. But you know, the universe wants you to know, like, it was a good idea that you waited, but you're still gonna have to deal with some raccoons, you know. So don't think that it's gonna be a smooth sailing. But at least it's raccoons and not a bear, right? If you would have done it before, it would have been a bear. Now it's just raccoons. Okay, so the universe is also giving you your props on being patient, okay? It shows a lot of courage and confidence. Now this medium coli, this is about your reputation or someone's reputation if it's not yours. What is medium coli? The Six of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So I feel like a lot of you guys, hold on. All right, so there's two different Cancers here. All right, so I feel like the first Cancers, your reputation is going to do really, really good. Okay, you're gonna have a lot of success, a lot of accolades with the Six of Wands, a lot of attention, a lot of victory. Okay, people are going to want to see you be happy. People are going to want to see you do good. Eight of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you guys are ready for this here. You're not stuck in your head. You're single and independent. You don't need anybody. You're not desperate. You're not needy. You're focusing on yourself. And I feel like people, that is helping your reputation because people trust others that are single and independent, that can make it on their own, that they don't need anybody. You know, you're going to trust somebody who's a survivor rather than somebody who is an ass licker, you know, and gets everything that they have in their life by bending over and having, you know, whatever. Um so I feel like people trust you, okay? I feel like people are gonna start trusting you. I feel like your reputation, you're gonna start getting a lot of success, whatever. I feel like with the Eight of Swords in reverse, people are going to it's like you help people see clearly in some way. Um and again, I feel like you being single and independent is definitely helping with that reputation. You've been able to take care of your own. I feel like people can see that you're successful because you take care of your own and you worry about yourself and whatever, okay? A lot of you guys, the birds could be talking to you, nature could be talking to you, okay? Others of you can see your reputation is about to go down the drain because you did nothing to protect your reputation at all. I feel like a lot of you guys, for example, you had a job and you mistreated people, you mistreated the equipment, you mistreated the authority, you acted like you literally broke every law in the freaking book at your job. And that is why your reputation is going to go down the drain. Okay. A lot of you guys did not, you got this job and you didn't act like you wanted to protect it. You like, it's like if you have a job and you want to protect it, you're going to do the right thing. But it's like you kept emotionally manipulating. You kept doing things that made people not want to trust you. You kept not showing up. You kept not trying to be part of the team. It's like you're like, I'm only coming to this job to use and abuse it. That's it. I'm only coming to this job to get the free stuff. I'm only coming to the job to do whatever the fuck I want, talk to everybody however the fuck I want. I don't care. And because of that, your reputation is going to be ruined. People are going to see you as an emotional manipulator and they're not going to trust you, and that's going to affect your reputation. And I feel like um whatever this is, it's like you're not going to be able to get a job anywhere in this thing ever. Like this is gonna be the last stop you make here, because if you try to go somewhere else with like it's like the same job title, right? It's like if you try to go somewhere else, like this, they're gonna put this on your record type shit. Like you won't ever be able to be like another whatever you are now somewhere else. Like they're gonna make sure that you can't ever have this job again because of how horrible you treated the job. Over here you have psychic opposition and Mars. Competition, action, willpower, soul, consciousness, mind, resistance, struggle, polarity. Also, back to the reputation situation, those of you guys that are single and independent and you're going to get a lot of success, you could also be getting some type of raise, okay, or promotion because you're doing so well. Okay. Um you have competition, action, willpower, soul, conscious, mind, resistance, polarity, struggle, okay? I feel like these are separate. So I feel like you're trying to compete with somebody here and you're struggling because you're not supposed to compete with somebody. What is Mars opposition? This could be an Aries. What is Mars opposition or Scorpio? What is Mars opposition? You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're gonna lose, so stop competing. That's not your energy. You don't compete. I feel like you should know when it's time to compete for something when it's not. I feel like you're putting yourself in a race that no one asked you to be in. Okay, and you're getting struggles. Like I feel like you're getting rejected left and right, and because you're competing. The intention behind you doing this is to compete. So you're not. The universe is not going to allow you to have this. The Nine of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this other person is gonna get what they want. They're gonna get what they want. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're gonna get what they want. Okay. You're not, because you're competing. So, and this person is a true and honest individual. Wow, the star could be an Aquarius. I feel like this person is a healer as well. This person is a true, and this person is not a fake, a fraud, a phony. They say they are who they say they are, and all of that. And that's why you're trying to compete with them. Are you trying to what? Be better than them? Are you trying to what? Show them that what? They're not who they say they are, or they're that and then some. They're the star and the King of Pentacles. They're that and then some. So you can't compete with that because you are the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The universe is not giving you any seed to plant at all right now because your intentions are horrible for people. The intention for you to want to plant a seed is to compete with somebody else. You're not going to get that seed. Until you learn that you should only be competing with yourself, you are not going to get no type of seed to plant. It's like you see somebody, because you're looking at somebody else. That's why. You see that somebody else is getting their wish. Things are going quick for them, whatever. Now you want a seed. No. Because the only reason that you want a seed is to prove this person is to be better than this person. No. And until you learn that you need to get a seed for yourself and not because somebody else, because why didn't you want a seed before? You didn't want a seed before, but now that you see somebody else doing good, now you want a seed. Over here, you have psychic, soul, conscious, mind. I feel like your conscious is trying to tell you something. What is psychic? I'm seeing a mental asylum. If some of you guys don't start working on your consciousness and hearing your intuition and hearing your consciousness, you're gonna become a freaking psychic. I mean, you're gonna become a psycho. You're gonna become a psycho and you're gonna be in a psych ward. I'm seeing somebody with like freaking straps. Some of you guys need to freaking pay attention to life and get on the damn ball. Others of you, you could be psychic. I feel like if you're psychic, it's because you do the work. You're healing. Okay? Others of you are about to become psycho because you're not doing the work. What is psychic? You have the 3 of Wands. Okay? I feel like something that you've been waiting for. This could be friends, family. Okay? 10 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. There's 2 different Cancies here. The 10 of Cups. Okay? I feel like a lot of you guys are psychic. I feel like a lot of you guys are listening to your consciousness and you are about to, you're going to reunite with someone or you're going to celebrate with someone or something. I feel like your consciousness is telling you, hey, go allow this person into your life. Reunite with this person. This person is your forever. This could be somebody in your family. I feel like your conscience has been telling you, yo, this person has good intentions for you. This person is the one for you. Like, go over there, go back to them, talk to them, whatever. They are your forever. They are your 10 of Cups. They are your 10 of Pentacles. This is the person that's solid and loyal. All of that, okay? Others of you, you're going to become so crazy with the 10 of Swords because you're avoiding your consciousness that you're going to have a mental breakdown. The 10 of Swords is a mental breakdown. You're going to betray yourself because you're going to end up in a freaking psych ward for some of y'all because you're betraying yourself by not listening to your consciousness. And you don't listen to your consciousness. You haven't for a long time. A lot of you guys are supposed to be psychics right now. Did you know that? And you're not even going to live that lifetime in this lifetime. You're going to have to wait till the next one because you damaged your mental so much by avoiding your consciousness that you can't even listen to your intuition. You can't even connect to the universe. You messed up your mental. A lot of you guys should seek help. Over here is 3rd quarter moon, earth, and air. Expansive, intellectual, exquisite. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Grounded, enduring, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and breakdown, readjustment, forgiveness. Okay. These are all separate. Let's start with air. What is air here? I feel like you're going to say something to someone or you're going to get some type of communication. What is air? You have the devil. Okay. Oh, is this you seeking help? Oh, wow. If this is not you, this could be somebody else. Oh. There's about to be an intervention here. Okay, I feel like people in your family are about to come talk to you and tell you that you have a problem with the devil card here. Could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Leo. Someone's gonna come and talk to, this could be you telling somebody else that they're toxic, but I gotta take it how I get it. I feel like someone's gonna come to you and tell you you're toxic, you're controlling, you're abusive, you have a problem. I feel like they are going to, you're gonna reject them and you're gonna say, no, you don't know what you're talking about. I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, you can trust whatever this person is saying. You should trust it because they're right. You are psychotic. The Strength card in reverse, I feel like, you know, you're doing too much and you're overstraining yourself. Your whole life is showing that. Your body is showing that. The Ten of Cups and the High Priestess in reverse. I feel like you're not listening to your intuition. This person actually means well, and they're trying to freaking help you. They're trying to freaking help you. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's somebody who you could trust. Whatever they're saying to you, trust them. You're toxic. You are. And if you reject their help, you're rejecting yourself. What is Earth? If it's the other way around, reverse the messages. What is Earth? This is about your stability, your money. What is Earth here? Or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Hierophant. Taurus energy here. The Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Wands in reverse with the King of Pentacles, okay? So I feel like you're going to learn a lesson here when it comes to your money and stability, all right? I feel you're going to experience some type of loss here, okay? And I feel like you're going to accept it. With the Queen of Pentacles here, I feel like you are quickly going to find something else, okay? It's like the universe is not going to leave you hanging so long. Like once you experience some type of loss when it comes to your money and stability, because you were open to experiencing this loss, I feel like the universe is going to bring you something very easy that you can like get back on or do something else with, if that makes sense, okay? Yeah, the universe is going to be very fair to you here, okay? Because you willingly chose to accept the fact, you know what, this is just going to be a loss. It is what it is, whatever. And because of that, the universe is going to bring you something to compensate for that, okay? All right. You're gonna get your good karma, your good justice. Yeah, I was feeling that. I feel like not all of y'all are dealing with that. I also feel like the universe could be bringing you new love, Cancies, because you did something the right way. You were willing to allow something to you were willing to take a L here and see it as a lesson learned instead of getting bitter. Okay. Others of you, you're not gonna get this. I feel like what you're gonna end up dealing with is with mistreatment. Because with the Three of Wands in reverse, you don't want to take a L, so then you're gonna keep dealing with mistreatment. And you're not gonna get good karma, good justice. You're not gonna get this opportunity here. Okay, the only way that you're going to be able to get this opportunity is if you accept the loss and you take the loss as a loss. A lot of you guys are delaying, you know, getting something out of your life, and because you're delaying it, you're choosing mistreatment. You're choosing to stay in mistreatment, which is why you're not going to get this, because you have to learn this is a lesson of self-worth. How much do you love yourself? Do you love yourself enough to say, you know what, I don't deserve this? I'm going to take this L and I'm going to figure out another way. I'm going to have hope and faith that the universe is going to bring me something else. Or are you going to say, no, 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 I don't care if this is spitting in my cereal. I don't care if they give me shit every day for breakfast. I'm still going to stay here because I'm scared of losing it. What are you scared of losing? People that give you breakfast for shit, that give you shit for breakfast? What are you scared of losing? Mistreatment? Some of you guys, you need to get it together. You need to get it together. Some of you guys are trying to get married with somebody and you don't even know how to love yourself. How can you love somebody else? You don't even love yourself enough to say, I don't deserve this. Enough to say, you know what? I'll take this L for right now. Things are only temporary. Something new is going to come. Something always replaces the old. But it only replaces it when you willingly let go. Others of you that are planning to marry somebody, okay, it's going to work beautifully because you do the work. There's two different cancers here. And I don't want anybody leaving this video thinking that they're going to get something that they're not. Because I'm real. And I need y'all to learn. So if you're planning on getting married or whatever, and you've been doing the work, it's gonna be a beautiful wedding. Okay, I feel like you're gonna get a lot of gifts or whatever. Everyone's gonna have a fun time. See people dancing. Okay, you could be worried about the music or whatever. I do feel like something could happen with the music or the DJ or whatever. So yeah, you could have had a dream about that. I'm legit seeing a DJ, like, so yeah, something definitely is gonna, but it's gonna be fixed real quick or whatever. The DJ has a backup, so it's like he's just gonna have to go into the truck real quick and come back. So there might be like no music for like 5 minutes, but that's it. Okay, that's like the only thing that's gonna happen. You could be stressing about your wedding. You could be stressing like, oh my gosh, man, I know what that shit is. I haven't been married, but I was a maid of honor for my sister's wedding. Bro, I wasn't even the one getting married, and I was stressed. I mean, my sister was stressed. I was stressed too. I mean, I was a maid of honor, so I guess I'm supposed to be stressed. But man, weddings are stressful. If you're not in the wedding, I know it looks beautiful, right? I've been to weddings and I'm like, it's so beautiful. And then I was actually in one, and I'm like, it was just crazy. It was very hectic. But anyways, I feel like if you're gonna get married, it's gonna be fine. Because you do the work. Others of you that are gonna get married, you're gonna marry somebody and you don't even know your worth, which means you're probably gonna marry somebody who doesn't know their worth, which means they're not gonna treat you the way that you deserve, which means you're settling. You're gonna marry somebody who doesn't know how to treat you because you don't want to wait any longer. Maybe you're getting old or whatever. So you're gonna marry somebody who's gonna mistreat you to the day you leave this planet. Not a good idea. I suggest you take back that engagement and you learn to be with yourself for a little more. You need to like dedicate yourself to be single for like a year. Tell yourself, I'm gonna be single till next January. Tell yourself. And I bet you in that year, you're gonna learn how to love yourself. And then next year, the person that's actually gonna love you is gonna show up. But if you don't spend time within yourself, how the fuck are you gonna make good decisions in love and a partner? Because we need it's a necessity for you to pick somebody who you're gonna be with the rest of your life with, someone who's gonna treat you good, because they're gonna be the ones gonna take care of you when you get old and shit and sick and in the hospital. And imagine 20 years from now, you and this person, something happens to you, and they're gonna be like, oh, you're in the hospital. Oh, I'm in Cancun right now, so you know. Yeah, but you can call your mom, and I'll show up for you, I'm back in 3 days, so just text me for now, and I'll see you when I get back. That's the type of energy that you want. That person not gonna take care of you, and we all getting old. We all going there. Some of y'all need to wake up. Some of you guys are delusional. What, you think you're gonna be healthy and whatever? You don't know what's gonna happen to you when you're 50, when you're 60. You might not be able to walk. You might need help to walk. And you marry somebody who's gonna let you freaking, I'm not gonna help you walk. All right, and then you're gonna marry somebody who's gonna force you to stay home, and they're gonna go out and do everything else because you can't walk without somebody helping you, and they're not gonna help you. And now you're stuck at home. I'm just seeing that right now. A 60-year-old man. So what are you talking about? Think start thinking about the future and actually care about yourself, because if you don't care about yourself, no one's going to. Not now, not when you're 50. That's all that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.